What do I gotta do? I gotta get in. Hey, we accept $20.
You gonna bribe him?
Yeah. What do you mean you don't see what that achieved? What do you think?
Where are the bleachers? Do we have access to the bleachers?
They were this way.
Can you go up the
wait.
bleachers?
Oh, good idea. No. Maybe Jesse will be like, you got. Oh yeah, whatever.
You got it yet?
Fuck.
You know where to find me.
Wait a minute.
You need to cause the system to smoke.
Yes.
And use the exhaust fan to pump it out.
Oh, not that one though. Wrong one.
I don't understand any of that. No. It's the next screen over.
Are you sure?
It's the left screen. Yeah. Keep going left. Left. You're on the left.
Okay, that's where I was heading.
Yeah.
And then when you said it, I was like, oh no.
That
is this one, yes.
Yeah. Oh! So you gotta fix
It's boy, and girl.
The infamous trio of boy, girl.
Hey.
What do you want?
Have you guys seen Susie Cooper? We normally meet in here with our friends.
I don't know Susie Cooper, man.
She's one of the popular girls. Ain't seen her here.
Who are you?
Looks like Mo Sislak as a child.
Who are you?
Tommy Taylor.
The Tommy Taylor?
Yeah.
Surprised to see you here after everything that I've heard.
Oh no.
You got any cigarettes?
No.
Linda here's, I don't remember what Mo sounds like. Never mind.
It's close enough.
Linda here smoked the whole fucking packet.
Screw you.
Dang it, Linda.
So we gotta find some smokes.
But like,
Gotta get a pack of smokes. Or we gotta overload the system, turn on that fan, and blow the smoke out.
how would you guys like $20? God, come on. Well, how do I do it? There's no power to this.
Left.
Nothing is happening. Nothing. There's no power.
You got smokes in the vending machine?
Nah, I checked. That was locked.
Who's
this? Hey.
Hi.
Have you seen Susie Cooper? I'm looking for her.
Do I know you? She looks like Rocky Dennis.
Have you seen Susie?
Oh, he's coughing.
Hey, Jeff.
I know that cough.
Jeez, Tommy. Sorry to cough in your face.
You okay?
Smoked way too much last night. My throat is on fire. Haven't seen you in a long time. How's things?
Oh, fine.
Well, you're looking better.
You smoke?
Yeah, a bit too much.
Where do you buy your cigarettes?
Oh, I know a guy. He's stood right over there.
Rex sells you cigarettes?
Ha! No, not Rex. Over there, leaning against the wall. Black jacket.
Man, this poor
that
guy.
hurts.
Oh, that guy. He seems like a complete jerk.
His name is Denny, and he's a scary bastard. But he always has a pack or three on offer.
Have you seen Susie?
I haven't seen her since last week in math class.
I'm supposed to meet her here before the game, as always, but I can't find her.
That voice.
I like
You
doing
okay, Tommy?
It's reminded me of Cabin Boy.
Yeah.
Here, you icy bastard. How about a nice hot cup of Joe?
When he sprays the ice monster with coffee. Oh, man. Fucking love that movie.
Have you tried her house?
Not yet. Good idea.
See you around, Tommy.
When's the last time you watched Cabin Boy?
Probably in high school.
Gosh.
I watched it a bunch back then, though, so it was pretty good. Hey, you. Hey, I hear you sell cigarettes.
$20.
Rip off.
$20. You either take that or you shove it where the sun don't shine.
Well, take my $20. Here's a 20.
Well, looky here. One pack right here for ya, pretty boy. Y'all don't come back now. You hear?
Man.
Whoa.
All right, well,
Beverly Hillbillies reference.
we got some cigarettes. Let's go cause a commotion so we can get in there. Hey.
We need to turn that fan on.
That is true. I don't know how to do that. But here, let me one thing at a time.
Hook them up with some smoke.
Here.
Well, Tommy.
You giving us the whole pack?
Oh, wait, that's a different guy.
No, you had it. Go for it.
You're not so bad after all. It's a shame Linda lost the lighter. Far out, man. Let it go.
We got cigarette. Oh,
We got cigarettes, but no lighter. What a conundrum.
all right. We're gonna keep dealing with these
God damn
smokers
it.
tomorrow because I don't know. I don't know what to do about
Light
this.
it off the high voltage.
Yeah. Find the break in the wire and just touch it. Don't do that, everybody. We'll
Unless you really need to light a cigarette. Yeah, it's
reminds
it
me of all the
comes down
times
to-
I got zapped at Lighting Expo when I was putting things up, and there'd be like a frayed wire for some reason up there. I wouldn't see my arm would touch it, and be like, ah!
You know what's funny? It just made me think of when I was a kid. We were I was maybe 8 or 9 years old, and our kitchen and dining area was connected to a hallway that had our washing machine and everything that connected to the garage. My dad was in the garage and he was barefoot.
That
It was
can't
like
be good.
lunchtime, and we, like, me and my sister and my brother, who was like an infant at the time, were just having like lunch, like macaroni and cheese. My mom's in the kitchen just getting our lunch. So apparently, all right, so so we're sitting there eating, and we just hear, and my mom freaks out, runs out, and we just hear them screaming. So what had happened was my dad
Explains your dad.
my dad was doing something in the garage, and he's always barefoot. My dad doesn't wear shoes.
Right.
Hates shoes. He had touched something that had electrocuted him, but it caused his hand to grip.
Yes.
And he couldn't let go. And my mom described it as she went in and saw him, one hand gripping whatever it was that shocked him,
Yeah.
and one hand in the air, waving like jazz hands up above his head, just going, "Ah!" And she had to go and hit his hand
Yeah.
to knock it out. And we were just sitting in there just like, just shifty-eyed, like, what's going on?
Not even knowing how that was almost really tragic. Oh my god.
My dad's voice just,
Next time I see him, we should ask him about that.
oh yeah.
All right, everybody, tell us about times you've been electrocuted.
You ever watch your dad get electrocuted? What was it like?
We'll be
Oh,
back here
man.
tomorrow, trying to light up these kids' cigarettes and get that coach out of the way.
You ever get electrocuted? Like, I mean, like,
just zapped like that, not where I've had to clench down on anything. Because I did have my 6th grade teacher, actually. I remember one weekend, it was like in December. I guess he was putting up his Christmas lights, and I remember he came in on Monday. He's like, "Well, would you students like to hear the story of how I almost died this weekend?" And it was something was happening with the wires. I don't remember the details, but all I know is that his hands. That's when we learned about he told us how your hands clamp down when
Yeah.
you're getting electrocuted, and how the only he was like I almost died. He's like, I was able to flop my body around enough to
where-
get the momentum to get
Yeah.
off of it, but it was
yeah,
he
your
almost-
muscles contract. You can't control it.
Yeah, it's a good life lesson to learn young. you know?
There were two like distinct times that I remember something happening with electricity, aside from my dad, was when I was a child. My dad had this old stereo that had it had an outlet in the back, like a power outlet that you could power like a subwoofer or something from. But he didn't have anything hooked into it, so it was just open. And this was it was a speaker that, you remember the old fork connectors?
Yes, yeah.
That you would have to screw and tighten the screw
Yeah, I remember
against the
those.
fork.
We had those.
So I had taken one. My parents were in the room. I just went into their room and I saw it, and I took the fork connector out of one of the speakers, and I stuck it in the outlet.
Oh.
And I got zapped a little bit. It felt very sharp. It felt like something stabbed me.
Yes.
And there was a black cloud of smoke that went and into my face. You just heard boom.
I can picture that.
Lights went
exactly how that
lights went off and on in the house, and I was standing there with my hand was charred black, like just soot from the smoke, and my face was covered in black soot, and I was just I was more scared than anything. And my mom was like, "What was that?" and runs inside, and I'm like, "Nothing." And I tried to pass it off as nothing happened, even though I was covered in black. I'm like, "Everything's fine." And yeah. But then the other time was when I first moved to New Jersey. We were in a computer class. It was in 8th grade, and this kid Tyler, who is now a chiropractor in Brick. We were sitting in the computer class. Teacher wasn't really paying attention. Tyler took these scissors and was just like, just looking around, kind of grinned, right into a light socket, and you just saw, boom, and he flew back, and he was just like, ah! And the teacher was like, ah!
Now, were they all metal scissors, or were they, oh boy.
Knocked out the entire computer room.
Yeah.
And she was just like, oh my God! And grabbed him and ran to the nurse's office, and we sat there in the dark, not knowing what to do for like 5-10 minutes until somebody came back and was just like, so it's gonna be we're gonna have to leave the classroom. Teacher's gone, and with Tyler.
Great.
The nurses.
Anyway, we should bring up next time Christine's here. Her she used to have a very big fear, till an irrationally, she'll even say she was far too old by the time she realized it was nothing to worry about. She had a fear of electrical sockets, and would apparently growing up, because I guess when she was a little kid,
even just like
2 or 3, like her
even like
parents went,
taking like a stereo just to plug it, like just like that right there, like
just plugging something. And she could do it, but she was always careful, basically. But she said it's because when she was like 3 years old, like her parents were like, don't touch it, because you know that like bad things can happen.
So it just stuck.
Yeah, and she was still young enough when her sister was born that as her sister was getting old, she made that a thing. Like she still describes how she would stand there and be like, "Okay, Katie," and she'd like point at the socket and then go, "Don't touch this," or "Oh," and she'd start like freaking out. Like,
is Katie afraid of them too?
No, but she did mention that like when she was a little kid, when she first heard that, she was like, "Oh my God!" But no. We'll ask Christine next time if we remember. Until then, make sure to like, share, subscribe. Tomorrow we'll help these kids smoke.
Oh, thank God.
See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye.